Hey guys, it's Test. I'm shooting another video today. This is a request from MrAdam. I put out um, I put out a forums post in our forums over there at neweden.dk that I was taking requests for YouTube video tutorials on various things, machines, or just redstone basics, or anything I know basically, just as an extra way for me to have some fun and to share some knowledge. And MrAdam, he asked the first question, and thanks for that, bud. Give me a chance to do something with my sick days here at home, all alone and lonesome, and with planes flying by and hopefully the microphone not picking them up, but no doubt it did. Anyhow, okay, so the question was how to make a signal lengthener for, let's say, a button. And I had built this device that you're looking at right now in a farm for Adam. It controlled some kind of hidden stairs, and it opened up for a time, just long enough for you to get through, and then it closed behind you, but obviously much longer than a button press would allow for. And how this works is I've got an RS NOR latch here. It's set up. It's square RS NOR, flat square RS NOR latch here, and I give it a signal through this purple block, which changes its state and also sends a signal off along this chain of repeaters here, that once the signal has made its way all the way through that chain, it resets the state of the RS NOR latch and closes the door behind us. Now, when you asked the question, I was thinking, there's got to be a better way to do this. And I'm sure there's many, many better ways in many different configurations, but I spent a couple hours today just thinking, and I came up with two others. These two here. And this configuration here is slightly more compact horizontally. We save one block here, and we're able to fit the repeater row down just a 2 wide space, which can be useful in some situations when you have tight space limitations. But it is basically the same exact setup. The RS NOR latch is just in a different configuration here. We pass our signal through and also change the state of the RS NOR latch. Then the repeater chain is activated. When it hits this bit of redstone here, it changes the RS NOR latch state back. So those are just two different RS NOR latch solutions. Now, these are all great, but they have a couple, one major drawback, and that is that, if you use it, oh, see, nothing happened when I pressed the button again. And the reason for that is because you have to wait until the signal completely clears out of these repeaters before it's usable again, even though the door shuts as soon as the first repeater signal makes it here. So that can slow things down a little bit. And if this is part of a a larger machine, you can't have that kind of thing happening. And so that brings us to our third solution, which is right over here and is not RS NOR latch reliant at all. This is just simple. This is actually just so simple, and very cool how it works. It's just a row of repeaters alternating with blocks, and the signal comes down along, swings around, and comes back. It also requires less repeaters, so it's more cost efficient. It does take a three space, but you could also, instead of doing this, looping this around, you could have it continue long ways. It only require a two space. Of course, it'd be quite a bit longer to get the same amount of delay. You'd have to double this up lengthwise. And also, it is important too that if you are going to use this setup, that you do not forget this repeater here. It may not seem useful, and it may seem like a waste, but it is indeed important. And the reason why is because if you look over here, without the repeater, you may end up, and I say may because it's very finicky of when it does it. Like for instance, if I were to just place one more redstone there, it would be completely fine, and it would work great. But it doesn't always, and so just to make sure that you don't have that problem ever, you can use a repeater there, or you can put in a block with a redstone torch to invert your signal. You can put a redstone torch on top of the block to send your signal upwards. You just have to have something there that catches that signal and gives it some kind of steady state, because for some reason it will at times at certain lengths think that it doesn't have a signal even though it does. Anyhow, so this is certainly the coolest setup and the most efficient, I think, for something like this, and you can watch it work. We have signal going to our output the entire time that there is power within the system. It's not only half the time like over here, and then you have to wait for it all to come undone. We're using it all. It's just super efficient, easy way, and you can see how it works, how it's built. Just super simple. I'll run it again so you can see, and I'll just sit above it like this, and I'm sure that you can build that. I don't think I need to build one for you. Anyhow, just if you're wondering how this works, I'll just do a quick little demonstration over here. When the repeater came along, we had this. It used to be that when you gave a block a signal through just a piece of redstone, you would power this block, and that would allow you to control things that the block touched, or that are connected to the block, such as this redstone torch. But your power wouldn't actually continue along any other wire connected to that block. But with the repeater, we're able to actually pass signal through the block, and it's as if this block had the lever on it itself, or a button or whatever. That's basically what a repeater does to a block when it transmits power straight into it. It has the same effect as if you had an actual switch or button or pressure plate giving power to the block. So that is how this is working. I'm giving power to these blocks, and it's never, there's one of these blocks has always got power. So you're always powering this line, and this is the line that's connecting us to our output. So anyhow, thanks for the request, Adam. It was fun playing with this. It gave me some something to do while I've been sick here at home. And please, guys, ask some more questions. I like doing this YouTube video stuff. It's a lot of fun. And I'll see you soon.